today I'm going to be doing sort of a mini haul swatch video of a new matte collection that came out. Now, the reason I say it's a mini is because I'm going to preface this video immediately by saying I 100% did not get all of or even close to all of the pieces in this collection. I will tell you all the pieces that I'm missing so that you guys can go check them out for yourself, and I will also tell you the reasons I didn't get them. But ultimately it just comes down to I have a ton of makeup already, and I looked at the products and I just couldn't see myself needing or using them. Yes, they were stunning, but a lot of these things are a lot darker and deeper in skin tone. At least in my opinion, I never swatched any of them, so maybe I'm wrong, but that's why. So if you guys are here to see a full collection video, I'm so sorry. This isn't going to be one of them. Definitely go check out another video. But if you're here because you like it when I talk about makeup and you like to watch what kind of MAC stuff I get and when I try and do lip swatches, then just keep on watching because I will have a bunch of those for you. So the collection that I am talking about is the, what is this even called? The Mirage Noir collection, I think is what it's called. Tell me your name. You know what would have been really helpful is if I looked before I did this video. I know one of these lipsticks is called the same thing though. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm missing a lipstick. Interesting. Have to look into that because I thought I got them all. Anyway. Side note, so this is the Mirage Noir collection that just came out. I'm not 100% sure where this collection even came from or where the inspiration was behind it. I just saw it and loved the packaging and knew that I had to have some of the pieces. So there were a ton of pieces to this collection. I think this was like their big, maybe their big like summer release or spring release. I'm not too sure. Again, I've been so out of the makeup loop in more ways than one that I'm just not as quite up to it and like on par with as I have been in the past with some collections. So I apologize for that. But this collection had 5 or 6 lipsticks released with it. I'm thinking 6 now because there was a name I saw when I just checked the collection page, and I don't have that lipstick sitting in my lap, so maybe there were 6 and I only got 4, kind of 5. I'll explain that when I get there. There were also 5 lip glosses or lip glosses or dazzle glasses, whatever they were. I didn't get any of them for 2 reasons. A, none of the colors were that appealing to me. There was like a white, an orange, and if you have been watching my videos at all, you'll know I just got like 3 new orange lip glosses, and then a couple of darker ones that I just know I'll never wear. And honestly, I'm not a huge gloss girl. I have a ton of them. I don't really know why I keep buying them because I never reach for them. I would almost always prefer to put a lip gloss or a lipstick over a lip gloss on unless I'm looking for a specifically glossy look. So there's that. There were also 2 extra dimension highlighters. One was in Golden Rinse and the other was in Delphic. I know that I've seen both those colors before. I'm pretty sure both those colors have been out in collections before. And I'm vaguely sure that I own one, if not both, or have owned them, or at least have swatched them, and there's a reason I don't own them. So I stayed away from that because I don't have my whole collection with me. Like, I'll kind of show you guys what I've got working with me here. Do you guys see all the makeup here and there? That is the only part of my collection that has found its way over to Tom's house so far. So I have nowhere near all of my makeup yet. So I have to be super careful with what I buy on the off chance that I already own it. So that's why I didn't get those. There were also 2 bronzers. So there's a lighter one and a darker one, which again, I stayed away from because with bronzers, I'm super finicky about like colors and tones, and I wasn't swatching them in store. I bought this online. So it just seemed like a better idea just not even to try it. They also had Banana Bronze, or I swear it's the same thing as like Banana Bronze that came out with the Fruity Juicy collection. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. And then there was a Pearl Matte Powder, but it was like a really dark pink and brown. And again, I just looked at it and I thought, you know what, for my skin tone, for what I like, it's not going to end up being for me. So that's that said. I didn't get most of the collection, which pat on the back is good for me because normally I go way overboard. And if you keep watching my channel over the next like week to 2 days, I have a couple more haul videos that I'm going to film today. And even though I'm saying I'm not overboard in this video, you'll be hearing those words from me very, very soon with one particular video that I am so excited to film, but I went overboard. Anyway, that being said, let's talk about what I did get out of the collection. So I think the first thing I'm going to talk about is this, because this is something that doesn't come out in every collection. Like every collection that comes out normally does lipsticks and shadows and glosses and bronzers and stuff like that. Very, very rarely do they do special edition foundations. Now, I just filmed a video doing this kind of like natural glowy looking makeup look. So if you guys want to check that out, I will link it here, or just look back on my channel. I'm sure it's already up, but I used MAC Face and Body Foundation. This is also MAC Face and Body Foundation, but this one is supposed to be in like, it's called Pearl. So this one's in light pearl. They also had medium to dark pearl, which of course is way too dark for me. And it looks very, very, I'll just grab my bottle. It's smaller than my bottle, but very, very, very similar style. So they didn't stray away from that. They just changed the lid. But what I'm anxious to see, I haven't looked at any of this yet. I was waiting for you guys to do it, is if there's like a little pearlescence to this, because I obviously love glowy foundations, and that would just make my day, because Face and Body is one of my favorite foundations. I'm getting a phone call. I should get that. One moment, please. So sorry if the continuity's kind of screwed up. I obviously had to pick up my phone to answer the call. It was my mom, so it was a good thing that I picked up the phone because I haven't talked to her in a while, and she probably would have been mad at me. Anyway, like I've been saying, or I was saying, I've just got some of this on my finger right now. This is called Pearl Light. So I just kind of want to see if there's a pearlescence to it. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. I'll know more once it dries down. Oh yeah, there definitely is some reflect in that. I don't know if you guys can see. Just a little bit, nothing too crazy, which is exactly what I was kind of hoping for, was that there would be a little bit of a pearlescence to it. Because what this will do is, normally I mix my face and body with like dew drops or Cover FX drops, like custom enhancer drops or something like that, just to give it a little bit of a glow. So if this already has one in it, that's just skipping a step for me. I know that this is way too dark for my skin tone, but again, if you watch this video, sometimes I do like using a liquid foundation that is a bit darker, because it kind of doubles as a bronzer as well. So that's the first thing I got, and if that's something you're interested in, like I said, it does come in 2 shades. Throw that over there. So oh man, there it is. The next thing I'm going to talk about, actually, do I have makeup wipes in here? I do. I feel like since I started filming at Tom's house, I've been so much more prepared for my videos. I feel like the lighting is so much better. I'm just on the ball lately. Look at me patting myself on the back. I'll just tell myself. I'll just feed myself compliments since nobody else does. I'm just kidding. So let's talk about the lipsticks now, just because that is something that I talked about. So like I said, there might be 6, but I only got 4.5. So the half that I'm talking about is, one color is a re-release. It is a permanent part of their collection, and one of my favorite colors, actually. So I just grabbed my normal one just to show you guys, because I think it's the same color. It has the same name, if nothing else. And that is in the color Twig. It is a satin lipstick, kind of like a pinky kind of color like that. Okay, now, you know what? I wanted to leave this on to see if it like stayed shiny, and it does. I'm going to take that off so that I can swatch lipstick on my hand. And then I am actually going to do lip swatches as well, because I know you guys kind of like it when I do that, and you like me screwing it up when I do that, which is 90% of the time. I wish I had tissues. I was so ahead of the game, and then I wasn't. So I'm just going to swatch this here. So this is the color Twig. It's a super, super pretty, like kind of like rosy sort of a color. So that is what Twig looks like there. I honestly think if you haven't picked up this color yet, and you are thinking about getting something in this collection for the packaging alone, please pick this up. This is one of my everyday go-to colors. It's one of the colors that like you can wear any occasion, any day. You can wear it out and about. You can wear it to work. You can wear it to a party, wherever you want. It just looks so beautiful on so many different skin tones. It's just one of those classic colors that I think any matte collector should have in their collection if you don't already. So that is the color Twig. Now we're going to get into ones that are in the limited edition packaging. So this first one, and really I should have like taken a look at some of these and then kind of gone lightest to darkest to save staining my lips. But I know today that my lips are going to get wrecked because I have a ton of lip swatching I need to do for other collections too. So whatever, it's too late. Also, I was thinking about doing an updated lip swatch video for my MAC lipsticks. I did one like right when I first started my channel, so like probably over, oh wow, these are all really dark, over a year ago. If that's something you guys are interested in seeing again, let me know. If nobody wants to watch it, I won't do it. I still do have a lot of the same colors I had earlier. I've just added to that collection. And then the other thing I want to know, if I do decide to do that, do you guys want me to swatch my limited edition shades? Because sorry, they're shades that you may never be able to get. I just don't know if you guys want to see them just for the sake of seeing them, or comparing them to things you already own, or things that you could, like, say you own those and you want to see what that looks like in comparison to another shade. I don't know. Let me know if you guys are interested in that, and I will definitely do it. So this first one is called Nothing to Wear. It is a Cremesheen. It's kind of like the nudist one in the collection, but even having said that, it still has a very, very pink tone to it. Looks like that. So that is that color right there. It's kind of like a My Lips but better color. Although I would say it's actually probably a little lighter than my normal lips, but that's not a bad thing. Like, it still looks really, really pretty. So there's that. This is also one of my favorite formulas. Well, actually that's a lie. My favorite MAC formula, not matte formula, is their Amplified, because it's like a mixture between a satin and a Cremesheen. I pretty much like all of them. The only ones I'm not a huge fan of are some of their, like, and I have them all and I wear them all. The ones I'm less of a fan of are like the Frosts and stuff like that, just because they don't pack as much of a punch. They're more like lip toppers. But having said that, really, really stunning color. Okay, so the next one we're going to look at is in the shade Goodbye Kiss. This is a super unique color. I absolutely love it. It's like a purpley kind of pink kind of color. I don't know exactly how to describe it. Looks like that. And if I didn't say, this is an amplified cream, so this is exactly what I was talking about. So they just go on super, super smooth. MAC lipsticks last all day, particularly if you put a liner under them. They stick just a ton better. I'm obviously not doing that today just because I want to show you guys the true color without a liner, so that if you guys are interested in getting them, you know exactly what they're going to look like. But that's that color there. I think it's a really, really unique color, really, really pretty, and perfect for the summer months that we're getting into. Especially for a look like what I've got today, where I literally have no eye makeup on. Sometimes it's really, really nice to have a look with super understated makeup and then just have a bright, bold lip on. So this one's called Beach Nut. This is a matte. And again, another absolutely stunning color. I normally would never go for a color like this, but it's kind of like a gray tone purple, I sort of find. That's what it looks like. I have no other colors anything like this. And this is definitely not a color I would wear every day, but again, if you love rocking a purple lip, this one is absolutely stunning. It's a more subdued purple, like not a crazy in your face vibrant purple. It's also not super, super dark, which I find can be a little much on some people, particularly with fair skin like me. But this is one of those colors that I think would be really, really pretty. It is definitely more cool toned, but I don't even hate it, and I'm not a big purple lipstick person. Screwing up all my face makeup. And the last lipstick that I got is in the shade Noon Noir. Maybe this is why I was thinking there was one called that. This is also a Frost. It's like a dark brown. So let's put this one here. Ooh, that is like a metallic, kind of like bronzy sort of a color. So that's what that one looked like. Now maybe I should have, oh, I just screwed it. That's okay. Maybe I should have put this one on first, because now I've kind of got like little bits of purple underneath it, but you get for the most part what it looks like. It is a little darker. Again, not a color I personally would wear every single day. I'm more into like nudes, and if I'm gonna do a bold lip, I tend to go for like a red sort of a color. But again, a really, really pretty color, vaguely similar to some of the colors that MAC has been putting out in like their Christmas collections, at least the most recent one, some of those like frosty browns, but definitely still a really pretty color. So I am gonna take this off my lips and finish out the video with nothing on them, just to give them a breather, because I know I'm gonna be finishing another lip swatch video after this. But at least you guys have seen what they all look like. So then the last thing that I'm going to show you guys, I did pick up the 4 shadows in the collection. It was just an easy decision. I love MAC single shadows. They're some of my favorites. And I loved all of the colors, and I love the packaging. Super pretty. So this first color is a VLux Pearl. It's called Sun Tan and Repeat. So this is what it looks like. Kind of like hard to describe what it is. It's almost like a greeny, browny, bluey, whatever kind of a color. So that's what it looks like there. It's kind of very, very reminiscent of the packaging. So let's put this here. Reminds me a lot of their blue-brown pigment that they have, which I do own. But it's nice that if this is very similar, which I'll have to check at home, I might actually let go of that pigment, because pressed shadows are just so much easier to work with. than pigments are, if you've ever seen me try and use them. So this one is called Slow As You Glow, and this is a frost shadow, and it's like a purple. So that's what that looks like there. There's that there. They are fairly similar, actually, now that I look at them. You definitely wouldn't need both if you were like looking and picking and choosing a couple. Maybe only get one of these. You definitely don't need both because from a distance and once they're blended into your eye, I could see them looking fairly similar. So this next color is Sun Speck, and it is a VLX Pearl as well. There we go. Absolutely stunning color. Kind of like, it's showing up kind of silvery on camera, which is weird because in person it's more of like a, like, there we go, like a light sandy kind of a color. There we go. That could almost be a highlight. And I've done that before. So just like that. Super stunning color. What a beautiful all over the lid color or inner corner highlight that would make. And the last color in this collection, the last product in this collection, is another eyeshadow, and that is in Dust Off, and it is a frost, and it is the lightest one, and it's like a white shimmer shadow. Ooh, it's like really soft, like buttery. It's like a frosty kind of white. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. So those are the 4 colors that they put out. I really like it. I feel like they stayed really true to like a certain set of colors, and some of the collections they kind of go all over the place. Again, absolutely adore all of the lipsticks. There's a few that I'm not going to wear quite as much, but really happy to have them in my collection. So thanks so much for watching this video, you guys. If you like watching these haul videos, then give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.